Tom Gray here. Made me a face laminated plywood top and shelf for a future piece of furniture out of plywood scraps. It's all different sizes of plywood, all different thicknesses, different species, different varieties, and I just face laminated them together. Did some finish work just to see how it would go, just as an experiment. And I'm going to say the experiment was a success. I'll show you how I did it. All right, to get started here, I got a mess of plywood offcuts from previous projects. All different species. This is maple. I think that's Luan. That's a piece of birch over there. I think this is birch. That's pine or something. So 2 1/4 seems to be about the right thickness for the top, for the bench seat. I don't know why. It seems like that's the right amount for gluing surface and stability and clampability. I'm going to try 2 1/4, see what happens. Here's the seat material, here's the shelf material. Now, it's time to glue them up. Just good old Titebond 2. And there's one glue up. I'll go and clamp up the other one. Doing the second glue up on my weld table. A little piece of plastic down to protect it. I hope my weld table will forgive me. And there's the second glue up. Just let them sit overnight. So here's the first glue up. Before I sand it smooth with the good old Porter cable, I'm just going to take a paint scraper and knock off the big glue chunks. And then I'm going to take some 60 grit to it, kind of diagonally across the grain to knock it down. Well, it doesn't really have grain, but diagonally across this way to knock it down quick. Now that both slabs are sanded smooth, I'm going to I'm gonna cross cut them to length. The shelf here looks a little bit too beefy compared to the top, so I'm gonna cut this down a little bit around the edges. But first I'm gonna lower the blade and then just nibble away a bunch of, score a bunch of lines in the middle of the shelf so I can chisel the waste out of there easily. Now I'm going to raise the blade and saw the edges off. That looks better. It's a little thinner, a little more proportionate. On all the edges of top and shelf, I'm going to cut a 1/4 inch radius round over just with my old Porter cable laminate trimmer. Fill up all the small voids that inevitably pop out when you work with plywood. I'm going to resort to modern chemistry. Now this stuff will yellow up as it ages, but there's so much color going on here with this plywood grain that I think it'll look just fine. Might even look good. The Bondo's all hardened up, so 80 grit random orbital just to knock the Bondo down and take out some of the belt sanding marks. Then 180 to take out the 80 grit marks and see where we are. And then 220 on a sanding block. And then 220 by hand, just softening all the corners and edges. So I think this thing's gonna drink up finish. So I'm gonna use tung oil, fake tung oil from Minwax. And I'm just gonna douse it on there real heavy on the bottom first, just to see what it looks like. I'm gonna let that soak and set for overnight just to see what it looks like tomorrow, and then maybe I'll give it another coat. Maybe I 320 sand it and give it another coat. We'll see how it goes. Just never done this before, so total experiment. So here's the bottom of the top with the scrap pile in the background there. That's 3 coats of tung oil just slopped on there. It really soaked it up, but after the 3rd coat, it got pretty smooth. So I think that's going to be our recipe. So I'll flip it over, do the appearance surfaces of the top and the shelf. Maybe I do 3 coats, maybe I do more. Let's see how it goes. So here's 4 coats. It's looking good, but just to go an extra measure, I'm going to put a piece of 320 grit around a piece of styrofoam and just very lightly smooth it out, and then give it one more coat and see what happens. And there they are, smooth as silk. And they've got a nice, soft, kind of semi-matte gloss finish to them that's actually kind of nice. It's a very kind of, I don't know, kind of like a silky look to it. I kind of like it. So this proves this method of laying up a top will work. For next time I have a bunch of plywood scraps and I want to make a top for a piece of furniture, that works. It even looks good. I mean, if you're into the kind of thing. So I'm gonna wait until I put these onto a piece of furniture before I do the final rub down. And I got a piece in mind. I'll do that in the next video. And then I'll give them their final rub down. But for now, I'm calling this a success, and it's on to the next project. I'll see you there and then.